tape for mice? Was that
Yep.
something you were talking about? I just noticed Gade is using the TAL method as well. I'm surprised that if tape is effective, why they don't use it more.
Yeah, grip tape is something different people like. So once you get a certain mouse and it gets a bit shiny and kind of,
glossy.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. So my mouse is covered with ugly, bright green grip tape.
But it works?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just got to put it in the right place, depending on how you hold the mouse. But
or how you hold
it
lower
does
B.
the job, indeed. Lower B is where the heads will be showing, but Esperanto will be on the receiving end. He's got Nexa for some help. 2 nice shots from him, but there's still a pistol round to fight for.
That's a lovely... I mean, I can't believe Nexa gets 2 there. He had 2 chances, 2 seconds, and still takes 2 heads. Letney, quiet on Mirage. He has Hunter to support him on this B assault. He does connect now onto Valda. Yugi just on the edge of the smoke, precise. Hunter executed. Double kill to start, double kill to end. Gorgeous start from Crazy on the CT side of Dust2.
Yeah, North got dismantled like Duplo.
Duplo, my God.
Not even Lego, but easier.
Why are you throwing me back to my Duplo days, bro?
Get the big pieces out.
Oh, those were the days. I had Playmobil as well. I used to love all of that stuff.
Damn, look at you, all the money splashing out.
Oh, yeah, man. That was all me. I had to make my own castles, though. I couldn't afford the castle. I could only afford the figures.
So I didn't have no Lego.
Well,
actually, no, I had a bit of Lego, but that's about it.
I think we got a big box of mismatched Legos from a car boot sale. What a nade!
Oh, yes. Come on, peek, please,
My
peek.
God, that 3 just blows them up. And Nexa with the ace. He's loving it. North obliterated in round 2 of map 2 for a spot in the major.
That's what people need. Apart from North, but you just, oh my God.
Do you see that corpse?
Almost over the wall.
My God.
Almost over the wall. He went flying.
A triple kill nade. You really don't see that every day. Nex has got a smile on his face.
I feel bad for North because, considering how the first map went, like just nothing doing. There is nothing going their way at the moment. We've got some well-timed flashbangs and deep Molotov towards a long position. Crazy. Ready to hold on to their map control. They've got triple FAMAS, 3 French guns in tow. And Nexa is going to need some flashbangs from his teammates. Otten, I don't think he has one. He's only got a HG to help. Okay, there we go. There's a deep flashbang. He's got more players in tow as well. And there will be an exchange of frags. So looking bad for North, but they've taken map control towards the long position.
It is incredible that Nexa gets 2 there. He has got so many frags, multi-kills, an ace, and then another double. In the 3 rounds of play here on Dust2, Esperanto, patience rewarded, tags up Yugi as well. Yugi does have the smoke for the cross. He's got to be really sure he makes...
Oh, they're lining up!
What's the spray control from Hunter? The FAMAS, a little unfamiliar for him. Couldn't connect the final bullet onto Kirby, and he's got a shot at this. If he gets around the corner, he does.
20 HP. Letney can spot and T-spawn and watch for the cross. He should get there in time. He will get there in time.
Kirby
Having
can
a
crouch.
look-see. Oh, the crouch. Let's see.
Crouch and look down if he wants to. Doesn't need to. Did Letney see him? I was looking at Kirby's screen.
I saw him on Letney's POV. Yeah, Letney's just holding to see if he goes back. With 36 seconds, let's see what he chooses to do. Oh, he's going in plain sight. 29 seconds for Kirby, so I guess he saw that he was seen. It's all a gamble anyway.
But I like that Letney is playing this kind of aggressively. By pushing for the info, he's going to be able to answer a lot of the questions he's going to have. Kirby going to be heading to B through middle. This is outrageous. They could miss each other here. Letney's going to start stepping. Kirby can see him.
Oh, 10 seconds. What's he doing? Why isn't he running?
8 seconds. He's going to have to... He has time. He has time for the plant. He's on the wrong site as well. Letney's going to have time. A whole lot of time.
All right.
Doesn't have the kit, though.
Kirby heard him running in lower tunnel. That was enough information. Wanted to make doubly sure he didn't hear anything.
I don't think Letney can win this. Kirby's spot is so strong, especially when approaching from doors. He's got so much to clear. Tunnels, is he going to assume tunnels? Checks the corners, making steps. It's a 10-second defuse. Kirby's got to be smart about this, and he was so damn smart. Ooh, the Danes start to find their voice. Certainly the coach does. Mitha needs to keep these boys in the game. Don't let intrusive thoughts start to show up. A reminder of,
oh my God.
What? Oh, wow.
I haven't seen one of those for a while.
I have not seen that. I've never seen quite so much airtime. We're going to have to get an energy drink sponsor. And
I feel like if the map wasn't designed such that you can't like boost over that wall. He would have gone over that wall, but there's invisible walls where a grenade can go there, but a person can't, even when they're dead. That was absolutely ridiculous. That round came down to the corner of Long, jumping around the corner of 20 HP just in time. One bullet would have done it.
Kirby's route was just, it was, you know, if upon review we'd say stupid, if it didn't work, it worked, so it's brilliant. Just going all the way around T-spawn, back through tons, approaching B from mid.
It's all a coin flip.
It's all I mean, yeah, you are just kind of...
it's a few coin flips.
Somewhat of a chess game as well.
Well, early round for North, but it's a very laboured one. However, they've put it crazy in a position where they don't have a spectacular buy, and that can be something that North can capitalise on and try and get themselves back into this series.
Speaking of capitalise, if Esperanto times this right and Letney draws enough attention, softens them up potentially with the HE. That's not as much damage as you would have anticipated, but rogue bullets are connecting. I love the way he's playing this. He's keeping them soft. Now backs away, surviving, as that's a good connection from AZ with the UMP. But Letney, he survives, albeit not for much longer. Down now to 3v3. They haven't crossed. Hunter holds the line with the A1. Smoke arrives, but now Esperanto does too. A double kill. Hunter swings to finish it, and Crazy, they bounce straight back with the bad buy.
This is scary territory. We're only maybe 4 rounds in, but it feels scary as far as North are concerned. We just haven't seen enough from them yet. Crazy may not allow them to get going. Esperanto's flank indeed was beautiful. The spray transfer was fantastic, and that's exactly what they needed. Crazy. They continue their momentum essentially from the previous map. Let's not forget how hard it was for North to win that one round, and now they're in a really bad situation in terms of weaponry. Maybe looking for a simple round towards the B-bomb site, wait out the initial grenade, put the lurk smoke down. They were sprayed behind it. Hunter looking for a double peek with his teammate. They are expectant, it seems. And they've got the counter grenades once again. Another Molotov of HE. North will wait out the grenades, but they don't have any map control anywhere else, any presence anywhere else. Erratic spraying from Letney will surely be good for some damage, or perhaps not, but Hunter will avoid the first flashbang. There's no chain flash, just the one flash. They're starting to move over. The numbers game working well, and Letney gets taken out. Surely it's a good spot for North. They're lining up by the door, but they will trade the frag. They have position and a man advantage.
No utility for the retake. It's such a hard site without anything. How do you get in with just the bullets and the rifles? Some of that damage done to Valda could come back to haunt him. Otton applying pressure from both sides. It's going to be a pincer maneuver from the 2 remaining CTs. Valda responsible for window. Otton makes his presence clear and shut down just with a pistol. That should be enough to confirm the round. Next, no kit, no nades, no hope. Backing away, understandably, and North will find round number 2. That's a successful B take from North. And I think a big part of that was the fact that they did manage to shut down Hunter before he could get online.
This is what I want to see. Go for frags, lower tunnel, potentially anyway. Try and make it more expensive. They're broke regardless. They can keep the CTs low as well. The Ts, sorry. They'll hold on to the rifle, and we'll see if they can make a play around it. Perhaps they could buy some grenades, maybe go for a short boost or something, try and catch the opponent off guard. But there's another round for North. Very important frags on the B-bomb site. It's a nervous start for North, but again, we're still early on Dust2. And they are far better equipped. If they can keep Crazy poor, if they can keep them with less than ideal buys, then maybe there is something to be done here for North. And indeed, Crazy will buy around this rifle with a lot of grenades on Letney and a scout onto Otton. Esperanto with a brazen push through lower tunnel. Nobody's watching it. Oh, actually, Yugi is in spawn. I don't know if he saw the play, but Esperanto will fall back out again. Kiabi lower tunnel and North edging towards long. Speaking of which, there's a grenade deployed by Valde, but he's just about going to get the frag in time. If he had lost that and the bomb, that would have been a really bad start for North.
Some information gathered at least, and it's half health for Valde. I mean, Hunter, he really has got so much work to do. Esperanto, did he even see that? I saw him looking away. No, nice response from him. Looking at his teammates, Monarch doesn't cost him. He's got another one with the Deagle. They've only got sidearms now, a 2v2. Esperanto's low, he gets lower, and it is finished off. But messy. 3 members of North fall against the half-buy.
Again, loud support from number 6 behind North. And that's the round they needed. And now they've got some breathing room. They've passed a full spy test. But it was a dangerous one. That's a beautiful shot. Really nice from Yugi. Careful around the smoke. And he does deliver. Great presence of mind for the final frag, as far as his job is concerned. And Yugi will spot in case there's a play lower tunnel. Crazy on the pistols now. P250 and a flashbang onto Esperanto. Well, they use the numbers. He sees them running in CT spawn, which North might be able to hear, but not all the players are running, so there's still information to find out.
They're going to get caught off. Also in transition, gone. Careful, AZ helping him out. Oh, and now with that softened up damage, it could get a little awkward. Gade's low too. Kirby down to 3, Gade 23, but it's all cool, all good in the hood. And the Danes will start to take themselves their first lead of the series here on map 2.
All right, what is next? What kind of buy will Crazy have to offer? A little difficult, but plenty of numbers advantage towards the end.
Good handling.
And passing these tests, having these difficult rounds and having them pass those kind of tests might be actually a boost of confidence for North.
Yuki's back on that AWP. Let's see if we can catch him. The smoke always deployed. It seems like Crazy just don't want to take any chances. They'll cross with it. And of course, the beauty of it is when you do deploy it, almost every round, it enables you to go for some gamble stacks without that information on the cross.
You saw Yugi, he was smoked off from the cross, but about 152 is when he takes the shot. You've got a fair chance of hitting someone with that kind of timing. And Lenny is having some more success, but he's isolated. The flashes won't come in fast enough, and Hunter will get traded. But it's not working out so well. Otten with a nice track of Gate as he tries to cross, and the bomb still needs to get planted, needs to cross as well.
From CT, he hit that.
Utility is low for Crazy, trying to come back in, but they have a man advantage. It's a flashbang. Esperanto through the door, but Valde's ready. Bomb site's on fire for now. Fake, and that's going to invite Otten in, but he's a bit slow on the trigger finger, Valde.
Wow.
And it's Yugi versus 2. AWP, how does he avoid getting traded? Got to find next to first. He's creeping. The white pick won't work down to the CZ. Still got a chance. Huge headshot from Yugi. Unreal clutch from him.
The movement. It's easy. It takes so long to pull out that pistol, but he's up against another AWPer. He can buy himself just enough time. Smart move from Yugi. He didn't scope deliberately. He didn't want to reveal he was making that push. Has to go scopeless and gets himself a double. Wow, what a 1v2.
Asking a lot when the M4 peaks first and the AWP goes second. AWP misses a shot. That's a big opportunity gone. Other way around and the round is over, but they didn't know where he was.
They're bombing it down middle.
The sniper peaks first and he's into tunnel, and then it's going to be hard to trade. There's a huge flashbang. Hunter will be taken out. Could have been scary, but wasn't. And there goes Otten as well. They've got position for the B split. Letney behind the box. Good for one frag, but still asking a lot of him. Oh my God, what the hell is going on? 4 headshots. How has this happened?
What just happened? I truly blinked, and now it's a 3v1. Valde, he probably doesn't understand it either. Still, he's going to do his very best to make this realistic. There is Kevlar and an AWP now for Nexa. He's almost fully bought. He's comfortable, full nades and everything. That
bomb is in a perfect crossfire spot.
Oh, man. What do you do if you're Valde? I mean, you got so much time. You know where the CTs are going to be playing. Do you really have to take these fights? Give them what they want. Esperanto's going to challenge from doors. Nexa's got the AWP, and that's a huge, huge round from Crazy with just pistols. North, it started beautifully. I mean, it made a lot of sense. They get through mid, quick flash from Yugi. It's bread and butter. It's basic. It's Counter-Strike. But
bread was off.
That was some moldy-ass bread. Whole grain, or are you more of a white bread kind of guy?
Whole grain, baby.
Let's see that again. So Letney, he gets a lot of time here. It felt like he was really living on borrowed time, but ooh.
Yeah, it's just not. It's not a good day. It seems.
I feel like
not at the moment.
All Counter-Strike fans can relate to that feeling, where you know you shouldn't say anything. You probably should have done better. You don't want to be polluting the comms with your complaints.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
Pull a funny face.
Smash the mouse on the table.
I've never been one to take it out on my peripherals.
It's extremely a rare case, but I haven't done it for more than a year, but like maybe less than 5 times.
Yeah, my desk gets most of the beatings. Nothing on the cross again. I don't think we've seen Yugi find too much just yet on that cross. Makes you appreciate it when you watch players like Woxic, who I swear for some crazy reason, doesn't matter if there's vision or not, he will almost always connect.
Forrest can be good for it as well.
Intermittently, yeah.
Henry G's good at landing the gap shots. Give him credit for that. Kiabi was not expecting that kind of pick from Letney. And that's not something they were in position to trade. Going for the B split minus the split part because that's been taken out already. Esperanto on the low ground. Letney is just having a whale of a time through these doors. Keeping an eye on the players as they move forward. And Hunter's there by the window as well. We've got the fadeaway flashbang, the Penny Hardaway. And there's a transfer for Hunter. And it's looking strong once again for Crazy.
Letney, change of pace, just as North were setting themselves up towards B. The fact that he just shows up, takes the frag, and doesn't have any punishment. Kirby didn't even have a weapon in his hand.
Yeah, he's looking to drop the lurk smoke from that position. But he's just not expecting that kind of creep. Crazy, taking the game away, catching them by surprise. And that might slow down the plays of North. They've tried fast splits, they lost the pistols. Just trying to set up some lurk grenades, getting taken out by players pushing the tunnel with an AWP. How do you play your game when the CTs are playing like this? Eco round for the likes of North. It is the gauntlet run towards the short position. The bomb's got to keep moving. Let the teammates take the bullets, plant that bomb, get that bonus money. But here are the flicks, the grenades as well, the numbers, the rifles, the bullets, everything going the way of Crazy. They lose nobody in that round.
Quick
Plus one buy for Crazy.
They are one map win away from the major.
They have a lot of money on this CT side.
That double AWP as well. I mean, it's a new addition. We haven't actually seen it against the full buy just yet. Let's see how this one shapes up. Letney's been taking it towards B. Oton comfortably holding towards the A side of the map. And it does look like that's where North are going to be at least starting to contest.
Oh, look at B-Apps. Oh, how's he got away with that? He wasn't even scoped in. Kiabi's going to be frustrated with that one. That's going to be really dejecting. When you've got 2 more maps to play, if things go your way and things like that are happening in a short time, it's going to be an issue. They're lining up for Nexa. The deletions continue. The cavalry is not coming fast enough. 3K from Nexa, leaving Yugi alone with the bomb on long. There's still a chance for him. He's got a smoke grenade. Now, MSL, for example, has made a smoke where he's close to this corner and he can properly smoke off the bottom of the ramp position, but not many people know it. Hence, you're going to have a gap. Going to have to make do. Going to have to manage. The flashbang is out. There is the push. And the inevitable has happened.
Coach behind Crazy, of course, Emmy. And this journey for Crazy, it started with trials and tribulations all the way back to the closed qualifier. They had a full 3-map banger of a series versus Heroic, another team who had set their sights on the major. They beat them 2-1 in that series to qualify for this, the minor. And now, just 9 rounds away from
Crazy, looking like a favorite.
They really are. 7-5. Another half, like, I was going to say half buy, yeah. We'll go with that. From North. Gade trying to get himself down towards CT. I think Esperanto's ready for it, though. Through the smoke, he does arrive. Hunter fills the kill feed as he sprays with the AUG. It's just Nexa to finish it off, and they are getting fired up. These rounds, James, I kind of feel like we're speeding up. We've got like 2 times speed for this game.
Yeah, we've had some eco rounds and some fast plays attempted by North, but I mean, it's been solid for Crazy. That said, 5 rounds on the board for North is not terrible. It feels terrible just because the way in which Crazy have been winning the rounds feels like they're the favorite coming into the series, like a strong favorite.
And yet, I think this is going to do wonders for Crazy coming into the second half. They are so fired up. Should they break double digits, North are going to have so many odds stacked against them.
Right then, how does Letney escape this position? There'll be a deep flashbang, and he will fall back. You can see they're looking for it, just in case anybody's on the other side. He'll try to victimize them, but he'll have to wait if he's to be successful in that regard. Pop flash through mid. Nothing seen just yet.
Yugi and Gade, that's clearly one of their protocols. Yugi covers the doors as Gade crawls mid, and then Yugi throws the flash from top mid for Gade. We saw it work alongside Kirby's presence when they tried it, but of course that round fell apart. Otto, nice connection, takes Gade out, backs away, not a single penny paid for that damage.
Esperanto has an incendiary, so if North put the lurk smoke up to set up grenades behind it, do you wonder if we'll see a deep incendiary to kind of thwart that play? North, all they have at the moment is the short position, and there are 3 CTs. There is a preemptive Molotov I would have liked to have seen it after. I mean, there's no guarantee the smoke comes, but it's so common when people are executing onto the A site these days. But we'll see a different side of execute. Okay, there's the smoke to set up behind it. But they're going to move pretty damn quickly, not waiting for too many grenades, and they try to close the distance. Esperanto keeping an eye on things. So many targets, got some support flashbangs. Finally landing a shot, putting one in the red as well. Yugi's going to get finished off. Valde has a lot to do here, as well as AZ. 2 versus 4. They're stuck. There's 15 seconds to plant the bomb. There's a flank coming in towards a short position. Maybe they've got a chance to try,
12.
but the bomb's still on the floor. They're just waiting for a peek, but there's no need to peek.
5 seconds. That's quick from Letney. Esperanto make sure that it's over. My God.
It feels like North don't have control of anything.
That was so surreal as well. That Esperanto POV, it was 2 members of, I think 3 players, Esperanto included, 2 members of North, were just spraying and no one died. It was like a good 5-second window of just no bullets connecting, all headshot angles, all trying to commit to their sprays and nothing connecting. Still though, crazy, they overcome it. 9 now, 1 away from the end of the half, 1 away from double digits on the half.
It feels like the teams are 2 worlds apart at the moment, but score-wise, even if it goes to 10-5, if North win the pistol, it's not that bad.
It's not.
10 rounds is still a long way with a lot of pressure to take it to 2-0. So as bad as it has looked for North, I'm sure halftime will be a relief, but even if it is 5-10 in favor of their opponent, they still have opportunity to turn things around in the second half.
No doubt about it. Galil party for North. It's not the most exciting party.
It's an armor penetration party.
Armor pen party.
It's better armor penetration than the M4A4, so there's that.
It's really important that we include the armor at the start of that, otherwise it's a very different party. For now though, Esperanto, by being there, he's going to get a boatload of information. Not only the steps, he also got a glimpse of Valde's head. Oh, he's flashed. Surely it's the end of Esperanto. Yeah, he ate that one for breakfast. Now they charge up mid. Another flash. This is gorgeous work from the Danes. Every single CT cannot take the fight without a full white screen.
Looking for a lurker, but the lurker will never come. North are all over the map, still with position towards A until Gate goes. 2 quick frags, but 1 versus 3, it's not going to happen. A very important 6th round for North, which keeps them a little closer as we head into halftime.
Those flashes were just pinpoint perfect. Great work from North to keep things relatively close. It's 9-6 on the half. Will they take us to 3, or will Crazy truly throw the knockout blow to the favorites here at the European Minor? Stay with us.
Three-round lead for Crazy. Had a very strong performance in the first half, but is it enough to help them convert? Can they take their momentum into the second half? I want to say they are the aggressors now on the T side, but they were the aggressors on the CT side as well.
Yeah, Lenny charging up B-apps at times, Ottend doing some fantastic work. But this last round was it kind of gave me the confidence that North certainly not done with this game yet. The pistol, the pistol and the conversion of it are going to be such big factors. I think, should we see Crazy with a similarly as dominant success in the opening pistol round, if they win both pistols here on Dust2, I think North are going to have a real tall task, truly.
Rush B, no
towards
stop.
B? leaving one man there.
Yeah, and we've got lots on keeping an eye on things in the mid position for the time being. So they'll move towards the tunnel. We've got a potential crossfire for North with a player towards the car and a player on the B bomb site as far as the B bomb site is concerned. Now, there is a smoke for Nexa, so there could be a split attempted. Through the doors they go. There is a smoke, and that will split the two players dealing with the B bomb site. There's a fadeaway. Is that a decoy, I think? I don't know, but either way, Kiabi's going to try and make his way forward. Left to pick his timing wisely. So many targets so far, so good. Just good for one. Esperanto over 2K, and that's the B bomb site cleared out and North out of position.
I'm surprised he hasn't got a friction burn on his wrist. That 180 from Esperanto, he's not done yet. Gets himself a third with a scrap of HP remaining, and they've done it. Crazy win the second pistol on the second map. This is starting to become a problem for the Danes, especially if you see how the second does shape up. Will it really be an 11-6? 2 rounds into the second half, it gets scary.
Now, what do they choose to do with their money? Force buying sucks on Dust2. So Crazy going to be in a strong position. Beautiful from Esperanto. All right, they've gone for the force buy North. This is a big risk. They lose this. We're talking 12-6 when they start on their buy round, but maybe they feel like they won't have all the tools they want regardless of what they do in this round, so they'll opt for the force buy 2 scouts. Now, we have seen Crazy capitulate on rounds like this before, but it feels like their form has changed dramatically since some of the rounds prior. There will be a tag, but it's a beautiful flashbang to allow them to take position and force AZ back to B.
This is kind of crazy that we're talking about North not being at that major. And Crazy are going to be the ones that have the opportunity to throw that knockout blow. Of course, they will be in that play-in. It's not like North's journey would stop here. They'd have more Counter-Strike to play. But this is the golden ticket. This map, this best of 3, is the desired route for every single team in attendance here. Gate tagged. Does get away with his life. Otton actually considering going hunting. In the meantime, Kierby does find first blood.
45 seconds for Crazy.
Oh, this could be messy.
Start to wonder, yeah, there's a shadow advantage. They've been good with the flashbang so far, but it seems that it's going to be a distant memory. Valda, he must have been looking at the radar. That's the in-game leader problem. He had to have been looking at the radar there. Kiabi from the car position. How long can he survive for? We've got 3 players here for the CT side. Make it 2, make it 1. They're going down 1 by 1, and they're all gone via guns. Some tracking from AZ, but no shot. 1 versus 4. Not much for him to do, but hold on to this because it is Eco Town for North, and there's not much to be had there. Biscuits, but no water. Dry mouths all round.
You know, I've always wondered what your face looks like when those words come out of your mouth, and it's just deadpan. Just straight up.
It's just another day in the office,
just
Alex.
Another day in the office. Dry mouths all round. That does sound like a nightmare, though.
You ever had that, like a pack of Jacob's crackers, and it's just like, just away from water, you know?
I don't
it's rough, man.
I think I usually, I think they kind of, it's a prerequisite to enjoy crackers is hydration.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, you've got to kind of train yourself up for difficult times.
Yeah, in the desert with your
Have you ever tried to eat an entire onion, Alex?
I've never tried to eat an entire onion, James. How did that go?
My tongue wasn't appreciative of the effort.
I imagine so, yeah.
No. I got about 60% of the way there and had to tap out.
Have you ever wondered why your tongue tingles when you eat pineapples?
Tell me.
It's because there is an enzyme in pineapple, and so what you're feeling is actually your flesh being eaten, albeit on a microscopic level.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't know that.
11-6, the scoreline, as your tongues get eaten by pineapples. It's going to be 4 CTs just throwing their USPs towards the lower tunnels. Information gathered by that, and now the MAC-10 can go farming. 600 bucks a pop. Hunter's rolling in it. Valda did manage to shut him down eventually, but damage done. Round potentially over unless Valda and AZ have got some crazy tricks up their sleeve.
Crazy making inroads to the A-bomb site in the meantime. There is a scout in spawn, which could do some damage as they cross. But the smokes are up. Esperanto has a quick look. Quick scope from AZ. Won't hit the mark. And now they hunt the MAC-10. Although I do wonder about going too far alone. If he waits for Letney to join him for this push, that would be quite smart. But Nex is in position as well. You can see Valde hiding by the wall, begging for mercy, but not to come. Not right now. So there is a score. The failed force by Yiko. They've all come and gone. Now the game begins in the second half, and North have got to do it the hard way.
I mean, this is the worst case scenario, isn't it? You talked about it. By forcing in that second round, it was putting all of their eggs, their major hopes in one basket. It fell flat. Now, 6-12 deficit for North. And we are off to the races. No room for failure now in the North camp. Every round has to be pinpoint perfect.
No shyness from North, though. They've invested 4 people to a take of the long area with grenades and so on. Yugi naked with the AWP. Gade moving to CT spawn. So after starting with 4 towards the A-bomb site, got Valde backing off from the long position. Short's being taken by CR4ZY and are just waiting for Gade to make a mistake. Looking over the smoke, he'll be punished for doing so. North at this point have a flashbang. And that's it in terms of utility. They have a flash.
One whole flashbang. Gade forced to watch now as his 4 teammates attempt to stem the bleed. They are hemorrhaging rounds at this point. 4 away for CR4ZY from the closed qualifier to the major. Riding through the minor, and I mean the victories that they've picked up and accrued along the way, they're not to be snuffed at, not to be laughed at whatsoever. And so the smoke plumes as they set their sights on A. The CT's in no way positioned for this.
Plumes like an industrial chimney. Valde taken out in CT spawn, and there's nothing North can do now. They've been outmaneuvered to pieces. Have to fall back, have to retreat. That's a beautiful angle from Esperanto, and that just makes things worse for CR4ZY and for North. AZ and Yugi, all that remains now, and you start to wonder about North's chances in this game. They have been starved of oxygen.
I mean, there is no way you could possibly discredit CR4ZY's run by the fact that they have beaten in best of 3s the 2 favorites. If they win this, they'll have beaten Fnatic, sent Fnatic home, and then beaten North for a spot at the major. It's not been an easy route, albeit they have made it look that way at times. 12-6, looking for their 13th, and they'll get it right here, right now. 3 away from the StarLadder Berlin major. You have to stay composed here. I'm not seeing too many smiles. You can see Hunter's at least having fun with it, but eyes on the prize here. It was quick to drop. Look at that. Back turned. Valde was just not ready for that. The smoke had been there for a while. Even found another one. James, what can you say about that? An M4, rough. A 5-7, and 2 CZs with Kev.
It is rough. This is a pretty ashy buy from North. Gonna push down the short position behind the smoke. This is quite the shocker, isn't it? Look at the possession they have already. Esperanto's on he's on a fact-finding mission. He's got his fisherman's hat on. He's Indiana Jones. He's going exploring. He's pretty deep a lot on his own for the time being. He's got some support grenades for his team, from his teammates rather. And they start to stream in towards this long position, looking to abuse the range as a forward smoke to create some space for North. But what can they really do with it? Esperanto looking away from the flashbang will give opportunity to CR4ZY, but that will be brief. Not everybody will cross the smoke, just in case there is a flank attempt through the smoke from the CTs. You never know. You need to limit that variance, and Letney will be the man to cover that. Valde creeping on the short position. He'll get popped. Next, the shadow will show to CT spawn. In this position.
In the shadows, all my life.
Sound like a half singing, half dying, Alex.
I mean, that's kind of what the Evanescence vibe, I think it was. Or was that the Rasmus? I can't remember.
I wouldn't say. I mean, the girl from Evanescence is a classically trained.
She's the one that goes.
She's got an amazing voice. No. That's,
or is that the
that's
Rasmus?
Rasmus.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting all confused.
Yeah. That's. I'm disappointed you just said that.
Sorry.
What's her name? Something Lee. She's awesome. I wish she did more piano solo stuff rather than the emo.
I mean, that's what everyone's been saying. Anyway, 14-6 is the scoreline, and they're just 2 rounds away from the major. These are the odds. My God, that is the biggest one-sided odd I have seen on the screen this week.
It's a large number.
Live from Berlin.
Especially if you can only count to 12.
Which I think most people can. 13's when it gets a bit complicated, you know? Tactical pause, understandably so. I'm not sure if this is even going to be a strategic talk. This is perhaps just...
emotional. If I can change, and you can change, everybody can change.
Be better.
If we keep losing rounds, we're going to be eliminated.
Do you guys want to play more best of threes? I mean, they talked about the player break. You heard Kirby saying it's a grind, it's the goal in his winning interview. But not locked in yet and potentially taken away from them by Crazy.
I don't feel like Crazy have really been in a bad situation in this entire series. They've been smiling the whole time. It's just been a great day at the office, really.
Yeah, no
a fantastic day at the office.
Double orbs pulled out from North as they are looking for any way to stop this, any way to slow down the bulldozer that has been Crazy. Look at the angle from Valda. It's surely going to find Esperanto. You can't swing without Yugi watching you either.
Everyone's starting to get a bit curious. They've spotted each other. He could get some support flashbangs over the top. I'm not sure what he can really do with this smoke grenade, so I think we've got an awkward situation here on long. This could invite some variance for both teams. Esperanto's, oh, he's going to go through it like that. I was going to say if there was another player they could boost on top of blue. That's not going to happen. Now we've got the bait, and AZ gets taken out in the meantime. The lurk smoke is up. There's some good damage by the HE. We've got support flashbangs as well coming in, and support for Gade. And Letney's going to get taken out, but they're going to commit to this Crazy. So far, so good for North, but it's a long way back. They win this round. They'll only be at half the score of their opponent. Valde's in T-spawn, and Nex has got a lot to do. With almost $13,000 in the bank, he can concentrate on damage.
Just want to break the bank as best you can. The CT setup is brutal, especially given his position towards middle. A suspicion Kirby may be there. If he finds this frag, that bomb goes down. Valda fired off in T-spawn. Kirby's not ready for this. That's the frag. That's a chance. Not the 1v3, surely. One coming from tunnels. Will he plant safe? He certainly will. Valda's probably going to keep hold of W. Nope. Opts to walk. But the higher ground, Nex has just got to be precise, and he does it. Now 1 versus 1. This would be the 1v3 quad kill for match point, major point. Nex has only got to find Yugi. It's the AWP versus the AK, and he's walking in. Nexa cannot be tamed. 1 round away from their major dreams being realized.
That is unbelievable. The flashbang comes in way too late, concedes the position. Nexa has all the information. That was unbelievable. To put your team on match point for the major.
Wow. Not too shabby.
There are no words of encouragement that can really have an impact after that, surely.
Kirby got caught out. Where was that gap? Did someone have CT, or at least say they did? Yugi's going aggressive. Oh, what on earth? Doesn't connect. Looked like it did.
He strafed before he shot. But look at that. The flurry of grenades, the banana bomb, playing worms Crazy.
That was more of a holy hand grenade. Hallelujah.
Got the stack. Is Hunter ready for it? I don't believe he will be. You don't see this every day. Classic. But can catch you off guard. Ace's got 12 HP. Ace's got 2 HP. But they still have enough players to have position North. But Valde is very much alone towards long. No one is anywhere close to him. He will have no support flashbangs. Playing the off angle again. And Crazy will look for this because they saw it already.
Ooh, onto the barrel. Nexa exposes himself. Valde makes his position clear. Otto does manage to get away at least. With bombs still in their grasp. Damage has been done to North, but they do hold the man advantage.
Does Valde dare push? He may get some sound cues actually for them moving towards the short position, and North are out of position as far as the A bomb site is concerned, but this is not clear to Crazy. They have no way of knowing this. That's a huge frag for Kirby. I don't think he's got any sound cues towards the A bomb site. They can go for the short plant. Molly on the ramp just in case somebody's there. They've got to hold short. Got to check the goose position. No one's there. Plant for short now. Otton holding things down in that regard. You can see AZ maybe looking to go for a play. If they have to come only from the lower area, it's going to be really hard. Even with a 2 versus 4, it could be a catastrophe. Kiabi gets taken out in the meantime by Otton, and he can help focus with his teammate as well.
AZ has to respect that Molotov from the damage done earlier. Just 2 points of health. It fades now. Valda from long. Gade alongside AZ coming through the CT side. Up the ramp they go. Letny, he's playing the angle. What's Valda doing? What was that from Letny? He's got 2. He's got 3. 3 bullets, 3 heads. And Crazy are off to the major.
What a standout performance from Crazy. There was only one team in this entire series from start to finish. They never felt tested on either map. That's a complete disaster. After all the words of positivity, the massages and so on, you can see what it means to North. They were never in this series.
They look lost. Crazy, they profit from it. Huge run. They send Fnatic and North out, and the major spot is theirs here in the European minor. What a story, what a run. From the closed qualifiers, they take down the big dogs. And now, the story is far from over for them. They'll have time to prepare and time to decide on their signatures for the stickers in game.
My lord, I have not seen anything like that. That was absolutely crazy. North just had no showing. They were just not allowed to do anything on either map. As bad as it looked in the first map, it didn't look any better in the second, arguably even worse.
There's just a lot of how have they got away with this? You know, like they walk into the site, there is no resistance, the retake's awkward. It did look like there was genuine, like, I don't know, something was wrong in the North camp. That's not the North we've seen.
That was shocking. That was absolutely shocking. Congratulations to Crazy.
Absolutely,
they just did not allow anything for North at all. They allowed nothing.
No, and they played with swagger and confidence as well. You know, it's a possibility. It's definitely a conversation that they could have let the pressure of, you know, this is it. This is, you know, this game holds a whole lot more weight than anything we've done before. You win this, you go into the major. And they didn't let it phase them at all. Yes, you're against a, you know, a higher rated team than you, a more successful team, a team that's been together longer than you.
It was a complete steamroll. It was a complete steamroll. I can't remember the last time I've seen somebody have like a good start and just a whole way absolutely crazy. And I think we're going to have some words with Crazy and Sue.
Thank you very much, James. Congratulations, Nexa. Congratulations, Crazy. Wow, the last time you guys were here at the minor, you tried but did not succeed. This time, however, at this minor, totally different story. You and the team are moving forward to the major. What does this mean for you guys?
I think it's a dream come true for everyone here. We all worked our asses off to get here, and considering how it went the last time when everyone was feeling heartbroken and depressed after it, I think everyone had it in their heads that it's not going to be like that this time. You know, we're going to play way better. We're going to play like a team. We're going to up our comms. We're just going to step up and we're going to go to that major, and that's exactly what we did.
Today, you were one best of 3 away, and it was a rematch against North. Last time you faced them, it was a 2-0 loss. Complete opposite result today. What was different?
We just showed up. I said on the first day, it was just a day off. Everyone just didn't hit their shots individually, you know, and yesterday against Fnatic and today against North again, you just saw our individuals step up and shine. This is what we do best. This is where, this is what our playstyle is actually, you know, just relying on our individuals, which is, of course, some could argue not the best approach, but that's why we have our coach, Emmy, who is there, like, to, if things aren't working on the, like, headshotting and stuff, he's there to just give us, like, some tactics and stuff that we can rely on at the end, you know.
Well, at this minor, we saw you take down Fnatic, Sprout, and now just North. In 1 month, the competition is only going to get more fierce, and the teams are going to be that much more difficult. How confident are you that your team can face that competition?
I think getting to the major from the EU minor is actually the hardest step. So I think this was actually the hardest thing to do, and I'm feeling pretty confident going into the new challenger stage.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Congratulations once again. And with that, Crazy will be qualifying and moving forward to the Berlin Major.